So he got into yoga with this guy Orlando Cunning, who was a Brazilian yoga guy, who basically his whole theory was breathing with your movements. So being able to, because yoga is usually you breathe and you stop and you kind of breathe and you just do your movements and you're kind of just static. But he kind of incorporated breathing with movement and being able to, like, he would be like, oh, I'm an animal, I'm a tiger. So he would walk like a tiger and he would breathe like a tiger, and you would look and he would visualize himself like a tiger. So he started to be able to not only do that as an animal, but he started to transfer it over to jiu-jitsu and being able to, because this theory, the guy's theory, Orlando Cunning's theory, was animals are perfect. You know, they move and they breathe and they don't get tired and they everything is in sync. So his whole theory was the better you can do that, the more you can replicate that, the more you're going to be able to be efficient with whatever you do. And the yoga for my dad, I guess, was a huge part. And you know, since a little kid, he kind of always told me about breathing and yoga, and I never cared, and I just kind of brushed it off until when you get older, when you start really having difficulties, when you really start searching and really start having problems, then I started to breathe more, and now I think that the breathing is a huge part of myself, and it's a huge part of my growth, and it's a huge part of me being able to be in tune with what I'm doing. So I wouldn't take away that for anything, and I think that's probably one of the biggest, you know, additions to myself that I could have added.